Good morning. How are you? My name is Hatch, and I am starting a new video blog, just kind of about being a geeky dad. And I'm a new dad, first-time dad actually. I've got she's going on 7 months now. Her name is Gillian, and not going to be too many videos with her in it, just because I'm not exploiting my baby. Just kind of talking about being a dad and being a geek at the same time, as you can see in the background. I'm going to kind of talk about all kinds of different things. So this is just the introduction video, so that you can kind of get an idea as to what I'm going to be talking about on the blogs. Let's get right down to it then, huh? Some of the things that I do as a geeky dad is I pick out the worst clothes for my daughter, and try and put her in them as much as I can without my wife screaming and having a hissy fit. Yes, I did say that, and I know internet world, that is a big no-no, because your wife could kill you if she heard you say that. Clearing that up and knowing that that was an idiot thing to say, I'm still going to go with it because that is who I am. Like I said, I'm a new dad, so there's a lot of things that I'm learning for the first time. Diaper changing, that kind of thing, that's really easy. That comes so natural because everyone has a niece or a nephew or a little brother or sister that they've taken care of or helped taking care of, and they've changed a dirty diaper. Easy. People make that sound like that's the most difficult thing as a new parent, is to change the dirty diaper. It's not that big of a deal, and I think that it's just made out because it's gross. But there's a lot more difficult things, like not sleeping. For the first 2 months of my daughter's life, she did not sleep. She didn't want to sleep. We were up every 2 hours with her. Sometimes she was up the entire time. She didn't want to lay down. She wanted to be held the whole time. A lot of people will say, well, just let her cry it out and she'll fall asleep. She did not. So, I'm gonna just clear that up right now. They don't just fall asleep whenever they're that young. If they do cry for a reason, but being that young, I think that they're just scared to be alone. So they don't want to be left in a crib and sleeping by themselves. It just doesn't work that way. I made friends with Redbox. I would rent movies almost nightly. I would watch movies. My shift would start around 8 o'clock in the morning, and or 8 o'clock at night, and it would go until 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. And then my wife would take over, and then we would just flip and flop so that each of us would be able to get a little bit of sleep. It was very difficult in the beginning because my wife had a natural birth, and so she was very sore, and I wanted to let her get as much sleep as she possibly could. So in the beginning I took a lot of that until I went back to work. Obviously I couldn't do that anymore, but there's a lot of things to know about being a parent that they don't teach you, and it's not something that you learn in a book. It's not something that somebody can just tell you. Sometimes it just comes natural. So being nervous about being a new parent, it's very normal, and there's nothing that anybody can tell you to set your mind at ease on it. My wife is a toy maker. She makes little awesome plush. This is one of them. It is a bunny smudge. She makes all different kinds of creatures. It's paisley fawn. is her name, and so it's kind of cool. Like, my daughter has a toy maker for a mother and a toy hunter for a father. So she's gonna have the most awesome toys, period. We're also very creative, me and my wife. We're into art. We're into any kind of art, music, and my daughter loves music. So we think that maybe music is going to be her route. So that's a little bit about us. Whenever I come on and I do my videos, I'm going to feature things, I'm going to talk about things, I might share a little bit about my day with my daughter. It does get easier. Drink lots of coffee. There's a lot of exciting things about being a new parent, and you'll find that. My stories are going to be either beneficial for you or you can laugh at me. But either way, they'll be fun. So thanks for tuning in, and I look forward to sharing these adventures with you. Thanks. Okay, so we are on our walk today, starring Gillian and Mommy Paisley and myself, and also we have the dog.
And her butt.
She's leading right now. Arlie, say hello. Arlie. She's busy right now. So we are walking around the block. We try and do this in the evenings that I'm off and Paisley gets off of work. It's a nice way for us to get out with the baby and get a little bit of workout while getting the dog out. As you can see, she gets a little crazy, rambunctious, and she's kind of a sled dog. So, this is just a part of our day. Then we get home and we make dinner. It is now around, 6:30 or so? 6:30. We'll eat. We'll give baby a bath, a bottle, and bed. Bath, bottle, bed.
Then we make art.
The 3 B's. And then we make art. Alright, until a little bit later. Bye! Okay, add-on for tonight's to-do list. As we were walking down to the creek, my dog decided to turn sideways, fall sideways onto the ground into a dog pile of poop, and roll around in it. So, Arlie, come here. Where is it? You're not going to really see it very well. There you go. Hooray! We get to clean dog poop off the dog. Yet another thing we have to do tonight. Okay, so it is feeding time for Gilly. And we are in the process. We have gotten her down in her crib. And she is eating. As you can see, she was very hungry. You all ready for bed, baby? Yeah. You were hungry, huh? I love you, baby. Alright, so it is nighttime. We got Gillian to sleep, and it's our bedtime now. So we're in bed right now. But we wanted to say goodnight for the first night. Me and Paisley are comfy in beds holding our candles. So we wish you a very good night and good luck on your baby night.
Good night.
Good night.